Hello, everyone, and welcome to this meditation to open yourself to abundance, alignment, and your next chapter in life. This was a meditation created for the Lionsgate portal on August the 8th, 8/8. However, it can be used anytime you feel the need. So to begin, find a comfortable position. You can do this either sitting or laying down. And allow your body to settle in. Let your hands rest gently. Let your body begin to relax. When you are ready, you can close your eyes. Take a slow breath in through your nose and exhale gently through the mouth. Again, breathing in and slowly letting go. One more time, breathing in and exhale. There is nowhere else you need to be right now. Nothing you need to solve. Nothing you need to force. For these next few moments, simply allow yourself to arrive. Feel the surface beneath you. Feel the weight of your body being supported. Relax your jaw. Relax your shoulders. Let your breathing become easy and natural. And with every breath, imagine yourself becoming slightly more present, more quieter, and more connected to yourself. Today we are using the symbolism of the 8/8 Lionsgate as a threshold. It's a moment to pause, a moment to release, a moment to become more available for the life you say you want. You do not need to believe that one particular day holds the power to change everything. The power is not outside of you. This meditation is simply an invitation to notice what you are ready to leave behind and what you are finally ready to receive. So take another slow breath in and let it go. Now imagine you are standing in a beautiful open landscape at twilight. The sky above you is painted with soft violet, rose, and gold. The air is warm and still. The first stars are starting to come out. In front of you, in the distance, you notice a gentle golden light. You begin walking towards it. There is no rush. With every step, you feel more grounded, more present, more certain that you are exactly where you need to be. As you move closer, you realize the light is coming from a beautiful gateway. 2 tall pillars rise from the earth, and between them is a soft, glowing field of golden violet light. Above the gateway, you notice the symbol of an 8, and then another 8, 8. Two circles flowing into one another. A symbol of continuation, expansion, possibility. A symbol of infinity. The meeting place between who you have been and who you are becoming. You stop a few steps away from the gateway. Before you cross through, you become aware that your hands are holding something. Look down and notice that you are carrying several stones. Perhaps only one, perhaps many. Each of these stones represents something you've been carrying that feels too heavy to take into your next chapter. You do not need to force anything to appear. Simply notice what comes. Perhaps one stone represents the fear of being seen, or the fear of success. Another may represent the fear of judgment. Perhaps there is a stone for failure, or for disappointing someone. Maybe one stone is for money or receiving money, becoming too visible. One stone may be for outgrowing a version of your life, or for believing that you have to struggle in order to deserve what you want. Maybe there is a stone for the belief that you are behind, for the belief that you missed your chance, or for the belief that you need to be more ready, more healed, more disciplined, more confident before you are allowed to move forward. Take your time. Notice what shows up for you. Look at the stones that you are carrying. There is nothing wrong with you for having carried these fears and beliefs. At some point, each one may have helped you feel safer, protected. It may have kept you cautious. You're small enough not to attract too much attention. They may have kept you in the familiar, the known, and you can appreciate that. You can thank the parts of you that tried to protect you, but you are allowed to ask a new question now. Do I still need to carry this? Take one stone in your hand, noticing what it represents for you. When you are ready, you can say thank you to it and gently place it down on the earth. You do not need to throw it away. You do not need to destroy it. You are simply choosing not to carry it forward with you right now. Take another stone now and place that one down too. One by one, you gently release these stones. The fear of being seen, fear of success, fear of money, fear of judgment, fear of getting your hopes up, fear of things changing, fear of not being able to handle what you asked for, fear of becoming someone new. Place them all down on the ground. Whatever else you are carrying that is no longer serving you or your highest potential, allow yourself to set it down on the path. You can always come back later and pick it back up if you truly need it. But for now, let your hands become lighter. Notice how your body feels. Maybe your chest feels different. Maybe your breathing changes. Maybe you feel more relaxed. Maybe you feel emotional. Maybe there is nothing dramatic at all. Whatever is happening is okay. Just notice what comes up for you as you place these stones down on the ground. Now, you turn your attention back towards the gateway. The golden violet light is still there, waiting, not demanding, not pulling you through, simply available. And you understand something. You do not have to become fearless before you cross. You only need to be willing. So take one slow breath in and let it go. And when you're ready, you can step forward. As you cross through the gate, through the light, imagine warmth moving through your entire body, from the crown of your head, down through your face, your throat, your chest, your stomach, your hips, your legs, all the way down to your feet. You've not entered some completely different universe. You've simply stepped into a space where you are no longer organizing your life around the same fears that you once held. When the light clears, you find yourself standing somewhere beautiful. Allow the landscape to form naturally. Maybe you are in a home, a garden, a studio. Maybe you are near the ocean, or in the mountains, or in a forest. You are somewhere completely unexpected. This is not meant to show you exactly what your future will look like. It is a symbolic space, a place where you can meet the version of yourself who has already become more available for the life you want. So look around, and somewhere nearby, you notice someone approaching you, and you realize that this person is you. Not necessarily much older, and not necessarily dramatically transformed. You simply notice something different in the way this version of you carries themselves. There is a steadiness, a softness, a sense that they are no longer seeking approval, and they no longer need to prove themselves so much. As they approach you, notice their eyes, their posture, their energy. This is the version of you who allowed themselves to move forward, the version who kept returning, the version who stopped waiting to feel completely ready, the version who allowed good things to happen without immediately preparing for them to disappear. Let this version of you come closer and notice how you feel in their presence. You may ask them silently, "What did I finally have to stop believing?" And notice. Allow whatever response comes. Might be words, images, feelings, or simply knowing. What did I have to stop believing? Now ask, what did I have to become willing to receive? And again, just listen, notice. And now ask, what did you do when you were still afraid? And let the answer come. Perhaps they tell you that fear never had to disappear completely. Perhaps they tell you that you learned to move through it. Perhaps you began slowly. One video, one conversation, one application, one offer, one boundary, one decision, one small act of courage at a time. And now ask one more question. What do you want me to know right now? And listen. Do not analyze. Let the first response be enough. Your future self now reaches towards you. Maybe they take your hands Maybe they place a hand over your heart. Maybe they simply look at you and you hear them say, "You are not as far away from me as you think. You do not have to become me all at once. Every choice you make in alignment with yourself brings us closer together. Every time you return, you become me. Every time you let yourself be seen, you become me. Every time you receive something good without pushing it away, you become me. Every time you trust yourself enough to take the next step, you become me. You are closer than you think. Take a breath and allow these words to settle wherever they need to settle. And now imagine that this future version of you places a small golden light in the center of your chest. The light is warm, gentle, steady. It is not frantic abundance. It is not pressure. It is capacity. The capacity to receive. The capacity to expand. The capacity to remain yourself while your life changes. Feel the light spreading through your chest and quietly repeat after me. I am safe to expand. I am safe to receive. It is safe for good things to happen. I do not have to stay small to stay safe. I am allowed to be seen. I am allowed to take up space. I am allowed to be supported. I am allowed to be paid for meaningful work. I am allowed to want more. I am allowed to change. I am allowed to outgrow what no longer fits. I trust myself with new opportunities. I trust myself with greater visibility. I trust myself with abundance. I do not have to chase what is meant for me. I can meet opportunity with calm. I can receive without guilt. I can grow without losing myself. I can succeed without abandoning my peace. My creativity is allowed to support my life. I welcome aligned opportunities. I welcome support. I welcome connection. I welcome possibility. I am becoming more capable of holding the life I desire. I do not need to know every step. I only need to take the next one. Take another breath in and let it go. And imagine the golden light becoming a little brighter now. And now allow the idea of abundance to expand beyond money. Perhaps abundance looks like more time, more energy, more creative ideas, more clients, more friendships, more opportunities, more peace, more freedom. Perhaps it looks like a beautiful place to live, meaningful work, rest, healthier boundaries, more laughter, more space, more confidence, and more trust in yourself. Now ask yourself, what am I ready to receive more of? And let something come to mind. And now ask, what have I been resisting because I was afraid of what might change? And finally, what is one action the version of me on the other side of this threshold would take next? And do not look for the biggest action, look for the clearest one. Perhaps it is sending something, publishing something, finishing something. Perhaps it is resting, speaking, applying, saying yes, saying no, asking for help, letting yourself be seen. Whatever comes, hold it gently. You do not need to act this very second. You are simply allowed to know. Your future self begins to take a step back, but before they leave, they remind you that they are not somewhere far away waiting for you. They exist in every choice you make, from courage instead of fear. Every time you choose yourself, every time you return, every time you allow yourself to receive, you meet them. So you can thank them, and gradually the landscape begins to soften. You find yourself once again standing near the Golden Gateway, You can choose to stay here, or if you wish, you can cross back through the light. And if you do not pick up the stones unless you really absolutely need them again. But they can remain exactly where you place them. And you may discover someday that you need to look at one of them again. And that is okay. Healing does not require pretending fear never returns. It simply means you no longer have to carry every fear everywhere you go. So now, feel yourself slowly coming back to the present moment. Notice the surface beneath you. Notice the temperature of the air. Take a slow breath in and release it. Again, breathing in and letting go. You can place a hand over your heart if that feels comfortable, and remind yourself, I am allowed to enter a new chapter. I am allowed to receive what I have been asking for. I am allowed to move forward before I feel completely ready. And I am closer than I think. Take one final deep breath in. Let it go. And when you are ready, you can slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Maybe roll your shoulders and gently open your eyes, carrying only what belongs with you in the next chapter. Everything else can stay behind. And when the next step becomes clear, you simply take it. So welcome back, Creator. If today's meditation resonated with you and you're ready to go deeper than relaxation alone, I'd love to support you. I offer one-to-one Beyond Quantum Healing BQH sessions designed to help you explore the beliefs, patterns, and inner blocks that may be keeping you stuck. If you're feeling called to take the next step on your journey, you'll find a link to my website in the description of this channel where you can learn more. Until then, be gentle with yourself. Your comeback begins one breath at a time.